Which I guess, in this kind of situation where you're down by a few guys for the trip, what do you kind of take from games like this? Or what do you try to take?
Yeah, you just want to try to execute your stuff. I mean, we know what we have at the time. It is what it is. But you just want to try to go out and just kind of execute your stuff. I thought we had a good quarter going in the first quarter, and that last 3-4 minutes, just kind of not having a ball handler out there, had to give Dennis a break, man, and that they jumped out there on us, and it was just kind of tough to maintain from there. But we did a poor job of just kind of keeping the ball in front of us. And they're good at actually getting downhill and creating and threes, and they're good at that. So they kind of the game kind of got away from us from that standpoint.
You talk about executing and how do you feel like you kind of done that? I mean, you talked about it.
Just okay.
Just okay.
Just okay. Yeah, we had some good moments, but just okay. I thought we had a couple guys trying to do a little too much. Obviously with the absence of so many players, you get other guys that see opportunity and it's like, okay, well, let me just do it. And I understand that. I've been there before. I've been there, but that actually causes you to play differently, shoot tough shots, sometimes. So we were just okay in that department.
What do you think about Dennis?
I thought Dennis did his job. He obviously played well. 17-8, only one turnover, and 36 minutes. I know he was tired. This altitude, they're pushing it. He's guarding like little quick guards. But I thought Dennis was good on both ends of the floor. He gave us exactly what we needed from that spot at the time.
Take one from Aaron Fentress.
Hey, Coach, first thing, if I missed this already, my apologies, but when do you expect Ant to come back?
I'm hoping Ant is back next game.
Okay, at Washington, okay. And then in a game like this, once it seems like it kind of gets out of hand, you just go into straight 100% teaching mode and you're not worried necessarily about trying to come back and win. You're just trying to teach these guys how to become better, especially the younger guys.
Yeah. You get into a space there where you say, okay, well, now it's time to let the young guys kind of play, let them out there, but actually, give them some boundaries as well. Let them know it's not just for nothing. It's time to try to get better here. I.e., through Greg Brown in there, and he gives you that energy and and that he's so giddy to get out there on the floor. So it's good to kind of see him out there. But yeah, that's exactly what it turns into at a certain point.
Thanks.
Kind of your approach with Greg, because I've actually had some questions people ask why isn't Greg playing more? So I'm curious, like, is it like you're trying to bring him more slowly? Obviously, Trennan's been playing pretty well, so I'm guessing that might have something to do with it as well. But...
Yeah, no, Greg he's been developing. He's been doing well. He's been doing well. Greg is, he's extremely athletic. He's being taught how to play the game the right way. And he's such a young kid. He's such a young kid, and so you get in those positions where it's either you can't play both. It's either Greg or Trendon, and Trendon is a little further along when it comes to just the feel of the game, his maturity in the game, and Greg is making strides, though. He really is. He's making strides. He's working his behind off. But you get in those positions and you have to go with who you feel most comfortable with at the time. So it was good to see him get out there and play well.
Another question from Aaron.
Hey, sorry, Coach, I meant to ask earlier. You mentioned that McCullum became a father, but you didn't say if it was a boy or a girl.
Yeah, I'm going to let him give you all that information, big dog.
Okay. All right.
Take one from Jim Conlon. Go ahead.
Chauncey, is there any sort of positives that you can take out of that second half, even when the game was getting away from you?
I think the only thing that I could say is you know, we got to play a lot of guys that don't play a lot of minutes to get them out there. But other than that, you know, we played okay in that second half. You know, our fourth quarter wasn't great, but it was good to get those guys out there, and I'm glad that one's over.
Final questions coming from Christos Saltis.
Hello, Coach. Hope you're doing well. Coach, what do you see on the aggressiveness on the defensive end? How important is to maximize the aggressiveness on the defensive end for the next games?
Yeah, that's something that we want to kind of do every night. You know, is be aggressive defensively and bring some grit to the game. You know, we did that really well the last few games at home. We started the game off pretty good doing it here tonight. It just didn't last. We didn't do it long enough, but that's something that's important to us every game.
Go ahead, Raptor.
All right, thank you.